Animations are a huge part of modern web design, especially when you're designing SaaS websites or AI websites. Animations are very vital when you're designing maybe the feature section or the product section, whatever it is, right? Static designs don't cut it anymore. If you want to design sites that look super premium and super modern, you need to design animations and graphics that better illustrate a feature or an idea in the site. Prior to recently, if you'd want to design animations like this, you'd need to design the graphic, animate it, export it, optimize it, all of that stuff, right? And this process takes a lot of time. In fact, it discourages a lot of designers from even doing animations. They rather resolve to images or icons, right? But if you want to create animations, there's an easier way to do it right now with AI. So you have to just prompt this AI tool and it's going to give you the working code. And it's not even it's not like video or anything downloadable, right? It's actually code. I'll show you how you can generate clean looking animated graphics with just prompt and it's code, and how you can embed this code inside of Framer. Without further ado, I'll show you right now. So this is a design I made in Framer. As you can see, it's a simple feature section and there are three features here, and I've created placeholders for the animations. I don't want to use an icon or an image. It just screams low effort and it's not going to look super professional, right? So these are the three features and I want to generate animated graphics for this feature. So I'll show you the prompts I've generated. So this is three different prompts for the three different graphics. Nothing crazy is happening here. It's just three simple prompts that I asked ChatGPT to generate for me. So I just told it, I want a graphic for analytics. It should look like this, look like that, have this color, it should be responsive, it should not have a background, it should look perfectly. So you can go through the prompt and see how I have prompted this. And this part is super important because if you're planning to embed this in Framer or Webflow or whatever tool you're using, you would need to give it specific instructions to create code that is compatible with the tool. Now, in this case, I'm going to embed this code in Framer. So I've told it here that it must be compatible in Framer. So I'll just quickly copy this first prompt and paste it inside of Gemini, because Gemini is the tool we're going to be using. So paste the prompt here and click on Tools, select Canvas so we can preview the code that it comes up with, and we'll make sure that we're selecting the Pro model. So like this is the Gemini code 3.1, whatever it is. This is the model we're going to be using, and I'm going to send this. So I'll create a new tab and I'm going to copy the second prompt, just the exact same process, so everything can generate simultaneously. I'll paste it here, select canvas, yeah, pre-selected, and I'll send this. So Gemini, copy the third prompt and do the exact same thing. Now this tends to take some time, 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes max, depending on the animation it's creating. So we'll just wait. So while we wait for the animations, let's check out the pricing. The plan I'm currently on right now is the AI Plus, which is going for 3,850 Naira. For those of us living in Nigeria specifically, so this is the price right here. And I think it's discounted right now because you're saying here for 6 months. So you pay this price for 6 months. After 6 months, you start paying 7,700. So this AI Plus works just fine. It literally has everything you need. Obviously, in a limited version, but you will not need, more than this. Let's see. Okay, it has generated. It didn't even take up to 5 minutes. So let's see what it came up with. So this is the first one for analytics. Beautiful. So this is the first try, and this is what it's giving me. It looks super clean, super nice. I think I like this. No complaints. If you don't like how it comes up, you can always still prompt it further and see, I don't like this, make this better, change this color over here. That's why I like the canvas mode. It's just going to like continue prompting your way into the perfect graphic you want. Let's check out the second one. This one is for workflow. As you can see, I don't think this is bad. It perfectly depicts the feature, so I am fine with this. It looks good technically. And the third one, let's see. So the third one is predictive insights. So this is what he came up with. Remember, this were my specific prompts, my specific instructions. So that's why it's giving me what I asked for. If you want something entirely different, you can also prompt it to do that. So there's this weird stuff happening right here that I do not like. So you can always still prompt Gemini to correct it. But meanwhile, let's embed this first one inside of Freema. So I'll control C the code. I went to the code tab, copy the code, and I'll go to Freema. Now I want to go to assets. I want to click on code, and I'll click on new code file. We can call this analytics, and I'll create. So Freema will give you this placeholder code. You don't want this, you just delete it and paste the one you copied from Gemini, and you control S to save. Nice. So this is the preview right here. Looks good. So I'll come back to the home page and I'll copy this inside here like so. So I can just control X this, select the first, feature placeholder, and I'll paste it here. Let's make this responsive like this. Beautiful. Did you see that? I just created this in less than 10 minutes with just prompt. I'll copy the second one and do the exact same thing. So I'll go to the code tab, copy the whole code, come back to Framer, click on this plus new code file. You can call this workflow, create. I'll remove this, paste the code, Control S or Command S to save it. I'll go back to the home page, of course, drag this inside the canvas, Control X, and then I'll paste it here like so. I can make this fill container, make the height fill container. Nice. Of course, this can be better, but look at this. I just created this whole interactions now with prompt, and this is code. So if I zoom in, zoom in, and zoom in, and zoom in, it's still going to remain crisp without looking pixelated. So I'll come back here to Gemini. The third one, I mean, you can always still, let me just illustrate that. Let's just see, make it better. Of course, you can be specific about what you don't like. For instance, this circle here, you can tell it, you change this for me. I don't like how that looks, and it's going to work on it just like that. Very nice. And by the way, this prompt would be in the description. So if you want to go through it and see the structure and maybe make a version for yourself, you can check the description down below. And if you use Framer, I would have some remix links in the description where you can duplicate some sites that are built and that are free, so you can use it for your personal project or for client project as well. So let's see how that is coming along. So as you can see, it's still refining the whole thing, it's still coming up with the solution to the problem. So this is what he came up with. I don't think I like this. I think I preferred the last one. You see, but you get the idea. I just said make it better. I didn't give it any specific information, and this is what he came up with. So I don't like this, but for once of time, I'll just copy the code as is, and I'll paste it inside of Framer. So I'll create a new code file again, and I'll call this insights. Create, delete, then save. So you see how easy it was to create these graphics with just prompt. I didn't even have to do anything crazy special. I just prompted AI, it gave me the code, I pasted it in Framer, and that's how simple it is. If you don't use Framer, you might want to sign up for Framer, because Framer is a very good tool for web designers that want to design super beautiful websites. So that is pretty much it. You can go ahead and publish this to the internet. Let's take a quick preview at this. So look at this. You've created 3 different animated graphics in minutes without designing from scratch. Note, you can still come in here, prompt it further, do extra things. You can see maybe I don't like this number here. But let's just quickly do that and I'll show you. I don't I don't want extra info. I want only the graph. And you see how it's going to remove every other thing there without you doing extra. So it's as simple as that. Just do well to try it out, level up your design skills. Don't shy away from AI. AI is doing a lot. Yeah, I get the scares coming for everybody's job, but before then, embrace it, use it, leverage it to do way more. So as you can see, it has removed all of those number things. So now I can just copy the new code now. Now go back to Framer and let's go back to the canvas. So this is the third one. I can just double click it and go to the main code. I'll Control S and I'll delete this one. I'll paste the new one I copied and I'll Command S or Control S to save it. If I go back to the home, you see that there is no number showing up again. So this is how simple it is to use it inside of Framer. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. And that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, do well to like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to support the channel, please do. And I'll see you on the next one with a better video. Bye bye.